You know what? I feel a bit ripped off from that last Peglin run. I had I've Turtle, Peglin Tuition, and I proceeded to hit nothing good. Now, the fact that this run is starting off with a tactical treat, I feel like proves that it's probably also going to be complete garbage, but at least I've got a really interesting map. Um, Quad Elite is not something I would recommend being able to take on Peglin, but if it lines up, that would be pretty sick. Tactical Treat is a fun high roll passive. You know, if I'm going to 4 elites and I've got Peglin Tuition, chance I find a shuffle pot's not too low. Being able to dupe refreshes is pretty cool. Early store as well, which is like, it's whatever. Formification run? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sure that one cache is going to end up mattering. Training weight versus healing. Training weight's cool and all, but unfortunately, you know, healing is healing, so if you see healing, you kind of just take it. Dupe Station is decent. I think it'll be probably nice for this fight. Okay, it's going to be nice for this fight. Wow. Oofed. Alright, always aim for a refresh. Luckily, I did that. Not bad, yes. Okay. Good stuff. Not bad. How is this going to happen? I think this happens like this. Yeah, unfortunate. I figured that was the dupe station shot when I shot it. Unfortunately, I thought that it would do something a little bit more interesting than that. We're not going to lose too much health here. So that's fine. 94 cash, actually. Let's make sure to drag that up to 100. Perfect. That is indeed what I wanted before the store. Yet another dupe station shot, which is not the most impressive, but you got to admit, the Roll on Stake is actually really nice here. Like just balancing up my health every reload. Don't mind if I do. In fact, I may just take this shot and not have it do what I thought it was going to. Which is fine. I just need to collect slightly more cash, like that. Cool, Obelisk. Pebblecom? Pebblecom? Yeah, I don't think so. Mask. So I think the more fun mask here is Mask of Sorrow. So I kind of want to take that, but it's a pretty silly hedge to do because Mask of Joy is just objectively generally better. But Mask of Sorrow is just it's a much more fun comp when you can actually pull stuff off with it. Um, look, I'm just taking these two, right? Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't exactly need the tempo that either of the other two provide. They're both really good passives. Well, plus on starting the circle, not so much on this class, but it's not bad tempo is the thing. I just don't think that this is the run for them. I think that we can get at least some use out of navigation inflation, even if not now, later. And I think that Cookie is really good because of the tactical treat plan that I have going on, which is surely going to work out, right? My plans always work out. I mean, look, I have Mask of Sorrow, I have Tactical Treat, I have... Yeah, those are my main two high roll opportunities right now. Surely one of them is going to work out. The one that I want to work out the most is for sure, Mask of Sorrow stuff, because if that does, that's just so fun. Debuff stuff is so fun. Unfortunately, inherently by the fact that it's incredibly fun, it does mean that it's probably also not the strongest. Since while I do find like Machuska stuff really fun as well, it's also incredibly strong, so I try and do it not all the time that I see it, just, you know, like 80%? 70%, see. Potion Ball I do constantly pick up, but that's kind of just because usually you need healing. And a lot of the runs I've picked up Potion Ball on have been because they're pretty legit runs that I want to succeed, and if you want a run to succeed, picking up Potion Ball is a great idea. I'm actually going to... I think he has enough health now to give me a Rainbow Slime. So I'm going to try and push towards the Rainbow Slime. That can give me some extra cash off navigation inflation if I could afford to miss navigate, which I can't, so I really don't care anywhere near as much, actually. Oh, okay, apparently I don't care at all. I mean, honestly, I'm completely fine with that. It is fine. A loose circle. You know, a loose circle, well, there's some debuff stuff. A loose circle is an orb that I have, like, There was also another debuff stuff thing there, but I just prefer Clear the Way. It's an orb that I really, really liked previously, and I kind of haven't played it since the nerf, which is crazy because the nerf was a while ago. 20 damage for 57 gold, or like what, 98 gold for an all? I don't think so. I like the transparency stuff we've got going on. Oh god. That's annoying. But we got to go the way we want to go, which is pretty sick. Yet another plant fight. The good news is, transparency is not only pretty good this fight, but also this is just like a pretty solid first shot, huh? Claiming a kill, don't mind if I do. Get some healing, and I did not realize that was my dupe station shot. That was an incredible shot. Absolutely insane. Certainly what I was looking for, and we healed this fight. Being able to heal in a boss fight is amazing. Being able to heal in a plant fight is unheard of. That's pretty zero feet. I'm very tempted. Ooh, wow. What can I say? It's a debuff run. Let's get those debuffs stacking up. Shrewd Scales, it works, but I think I'd rather just take a Refresher. It's kind of more interesting. They're both interesting, but I think it's more interesting. Okay, not complaining. Free move is a free move, you know. You'll always take it. I want to see if I can like get a guaranteed shot. So what if I do like this? That feels pretty nebulous. Oh baby, this is kind of insane, isn't it? Sticking transparency on the tree is just so good. Wait, actually, I kind of want to like do this. Hold on a second. Oh, you weren't meant to get that much damage. But transparency once it goes above 10 is pretty funny. It's pretty funny, so let's now take some advantage of it. Yeah. This should be good. Like 32 damage, and yet it dealt 161 to this guy. Like, that is just such an awesome interaction. You've gotta love it. Smash through them all, and I get another upgrade. Right, surely we get more Mask of Sorrow Hyrule here. Oh damn, instead we get the opposite. Mask of Joy Hyrule, which we really should have taken to be clear. 193 cash, it's probably not going to be anything too impressive, but 261, okay, that's really impressive. And that's why we take Navigation Inflation. It simply works. Talk about simply works, are you ready for this amazing crit? Surely the blind matters. You know what, with the go for the Icicle, the Mask of... Wait, what's it called? Branch of Ember. Would have also been pretty decent. I would love to find some more debuff stuff though. I'm sure the transparency we're getting on Betsy is going to matter. Because that's how transparency works. It means that you get to hit more enemies. Really good stuff. I got the classic bug there though, where I both hit a vine and pop that vine. Cool stuff. Having access to, I thought it was 3. No, it's only 2. Having access to 2 healing passives is so nice though. It's actually just insane. So I must admit, for a run where I got 4 elites, kind of surprised I don't have more passives, but that can kind of be explained by the level of cash that I have, because 354, I mean it feels very abnormal because I've been doing a lot of higher crucible runs where you have less breathing room, but yeah, that's a pretty impressive amount of cash, and I don't feel like losing half my cash. Endless devouring leaves the rest for later. I mean, look, we have Brass Knuckles. We should probably just take the least the rest for later. It's just about as simple as that. Deal, we have the scaling for that. Ideally, we're doing double store as well, which is a bit icky, but whatever. Double store, so I'll do it. Yeah, these are the kind of fights where I was really looking forward to the transparency stuff, especially when you also combine whatever Go for the Icicle's also doing, which is just applying a whole lot of AoE transparency, which is really nice. Like, This passive, when it's applying 3 transparency, is honestly super cool. It's not something I've ever really gotten to use that much before. Like, I barely even remember ever applying 3 transparency off of it. And it's working out really well. Oh, I thought that would reach. It's fine. Do I get transparency applied to him? I don't. Great. Oh, at least I do this time. If I can hit a crit. I can aim towards a crit, which is not the easiest, but I sure got close. Nice. It's always fun shooting towards a peg that doesn't exist and actually having it work. Great stuff. I don't have any kind of guaranteed crit stuff going on. I'm just extremely good at hitting crits, it seems. I'm not complaining. 431 cash, by the way. There's a reason I'm trying to do double store. It's because it will simply work. Okay, what? I mean, I'll take it. Gives me 4 more gold. Okay. Hit the crit, bam. Luckily, this is the kind of thing where, like, the transparency is just extremely helpful. Because normally this fight is nowhere near as fun as it would be. Good stuff. Honestly, let's just snipe like a really good go for the eye school here. That'll be cool. Yeah, looks like I got exactly what I was asking for. But man, I really should have taken the Mask of Joy, not the Mask of Sorrow away. Well, hopefully that reverses soon, because I really wanted to. Mask of Sorrow is just generally more fun. No debuff stuff still. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm getting there, right? I'm getting there. Still 263 cash by then. I could have entered that store with 263 cash and I would have been pretty happy. Well, very happy, because I didn't actually buy an ult. Kablamo! Oh wow, nothing too crazy there. Let's just aim straight at that crit, eh? All of that transparency. If only they didn't have shields. Well, there's only one with shield. I love how it just smashes through and hits all enemies. It's so cool. Transparency, like the concept of transparency is so cool. Unfortunately, the execution generally tends to be a little bit less interesting because most of the time it just doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, the orbs that apply transparency kind of suck, and I feel like the passive, there's a very big difference between transparency 2 and transparency 3. And we're not using transparency 2. Because we make good decisions and picked up the Mask of Sorrow. Good decisions, yep. That's what they are. You know what, I still can't see either of the crits. Oh, there's one crit. Good stuff. Let's just get them debuffs stacking up. So many cool debuffs we could find. Very few elites in this area, but that's what the next area is for, surely. So, the area 1, getting 4 elites. Sign me up. That's just super fun. The more elites you can get, the better. Elites are a fun challenge, and especially when you're doing Crucible 0, you need that. That's tempting, actually. It's not an orb I really ever use. I think this is a good opportunity to use it. And, like, it's being offered to me at level 3, like. I kinda gotta take it, and I don't really ever use it. Duplicate an orb. What orb's more interesting? I mean, I know the answer to that, but I'll duplicate the Go for the Aspen. They're both pretty interesting, to be honest. Refresh also triggers a crit. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, it's a pretty good passive here. Pretty good passive. Certainly much better than Heavy Sharp Potion, which is not what it usually is. Yeah, I'm now very, very good at triggering crits, so hopefully the elite that I get actually builds into that, because that sure would be nice. Double Trouble is just going to be a decent passive. Orb. Effectively just a level 1 dagger, which is not bad. You're more than happy to leave a level 1 dagger on your deck for a while. As you'll notice with this run, because I'll probably leave it on my deck for ages. Orbsium, not really. Critting? I am good at critting. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, I forgot. That's really good here. It's kind of like exactly what I'm trying to do, because I've got really, really good circle scaling, but I'm also have 14 crits on the board. Bonk, there goes your shield, which definitely matters. Getting to the point where I should probably add special pegs. That did a whole lot of nothing. Well, let's just have you completely decimate everything because apparently it's a dupe station shot. Like, literally everything dies. That's crazy. I like it. Upgrade norm, I'll hold off. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, critical versus fleece usually isn't going to matter that much because I'm doing a ton of the circle scaling. But for the one scenario in all or nothing's case, yeah, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you know, there's a refreshing punch here. And in a perfect world, I could pick up both the refreshing punch and the critical versus fleece. But that is not this one. Molten gold. It's not bad. At this point, it is a bit less necessary. Especially since we already have a lot of cash to work with. Yeah, this should just be a very, very easy fight for us. I imagine the All or Nothing's going to be amazing. Leaf Refreshing Punch is just such a good combo. But also, like, if I had... Okay, I lied. I was going to say if I had, Fleece, then that would have one-shot, but... I did not have Fleece, and also that definitely would not have one-shot if I'd also had Fleece. I wonder... Can Fleece add a negative amount? Surely not, right? That would be funny, though. Alright, Dupe Station, let's see what you can do. Sorry, Dupe Station was last shot. It did extremely well. Let's see what a non-Dupe Station shot with just normal multi-ball can do. It's good. Yeah, we kind of just tore through them as I expected. I mean, we have like the single best proccing capabilities in the game. Anytime you can do a custom run with Leaf and Refreshing Punch, it just feels like so strong. It's lovely. It's the kind of passive you pick up because you just want to win. Oh, I forgot. I don't actually need to spam upgrade this thing to level 3. It's still not bad though, so I will do it. Unprotected amulet. Sure, pal. I'm sure that'll matter. Safety pegulations for some additional pierce. Unfortunately, with the transparency stuff, it's like, why do I need to do that? I will take a Glorious Suffering though. Not really anything pretty interesting there. Glorious Suffering is just incredibly fun, so I'll take it. Also, because of all the spam stuff I have going on, I get really fast upgrades, so you can barely even tell that I actually have the downgrading. Because the upgrading is just so fast. Like, I would take Potion Ball usually, but it slows down the run, and I actually, I'm fine with not slowing down the run. Potion Ball's like insane and all, but I just don't need it. So imagine I also find the reshuffle combo. It looks like I get 2 elites, which is not bad. Hopefully 3 elites. We'll see how lucky I get. Great stuff. Man, I just can't lose health, can I? It's just immediately recovered. Oh, what? I even have that's a lot of cash. I even have Refreshive Cookie for heal 1 whenever you kill an enemy. Incredible. Yeah, this is a very unfortunate fight for this guy. He kind of gets completely sold by Refreshing Punch, unfortunately for him. Fortunately for me, though. Because otherwise this fight can actually take some time, and instead we just get to deal 2k damage with All or Nothing, because why not? Unfortunately, yes, that does improve the run, so yeah. Plus I didn't get to take it last run, so it's pretty fun. Oh, debuff stuff. Yeah. It definitely matters, so I'll take it, right? It definitely matters. It would be nice if it mattered, but unfortunately, at this point, I'm kind of doing pretty obnoxious stuff that it doesn't matter too much. If safety pegulations didn't decrease the power of my transparency actually mattering, I would have actually probably taken it. Because removing bomb damage is fun, but also, you know, like, I feel like Glorious Suffering is just a pretty interesting passive to get there. Also, I love the attack animation you get off of Grabby Hand there. It was pretty good. Free removal. So what orb am I removing next? I don't know, that's a good question. Well, that's a Refresher Clause. Oh, baby. I mean, realistically, let's check what boss fight we're doing, and then we just kind of, you know, move the debuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's had its time. I don't have any PS, but I think it's had its time. Wait, I'm out of money. Surely the next fight will fix that. Mask of Joy Flowing Gauntlets is so cool, by the way. Fortunately, I don't have that. So I will just take the short fuse because I don't exactly have any dodge synergy. Yes. Just deciding which way I wanted to go there. Whatever. I love the stat scaling there. It's so cool. Allorbnothing is an 104 damage orb. I don't actually know why that is. Maybe it's something new with the orb. What does it read? Oh. Oh. 5 times. Huh. So since when have I missed that? Isn't that just like an absolutely insane orb? Hello? It's actually just nuts. What? When did I miss that? Literally just a 5 times multiplier? That is pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Well, there's some more debuff stuff. It's 3 lining ups. It's actually really tempting, that's the worst part about it. Like, it's actually pretty good, I should probably have picked it up. Yeah, okay, that's straight up a 5 times multiplier. So, how much damage is this thing going to do? 7,000? If I read that correctly? I don't mind if I do. I love how I picked up Double Trouble because I wanted to check it out, and it's actually been like pretty interesting this run. But also, I just picked up like Double Trouble's older brother, and he's just absolutely beating all the enemies. it's just not even close. Well, we managed to find a lot of debuff stuff this run. It's just, oh, I thought I had enhanced. Apparently not. It's just that kind of doesn't matter as much anymore. Oh, that's cool. At least I didn't get this fight, this run last fight. This fight last run, even. That could have been annoying. I think we would have been fine because Morbid plus Dense probably just enough anyway. Cool. So yeah, we're just doing massive crit scaling things. The debuff stuff doesn't really matter. Rubble? Not really. Bomb alert. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, there's the infinite PS we dreamed of, and now we have it. Quite literally just infinite PS, to be clear. Only minus 16 HP, however, will we recover it? If only we had Cookie Leaf the rest of later or Refreshing Punch, aka the strongest healing stuff in the game. Are you... Wow. I'm impressed, is what I would say if you weren't just dead the next shot. Because, you know, unfortunately we're just kind of good at dealing a lot of damage to 2 enemies at least. Like, the other guys probably aren't dead, but they're on half health. And debuffs get passed around, that's neat. And now we get to shoot. Yeah, wow. I can't believe I didn't read... I mean, of course I didn't read it, right? But I can't believe this new Allorbnothing. That is actually so cool. Allorbnothing was actually a really decent orb, you know? This change is really good. I say really decent orb. You only picked it up like 10% of the time. And in like 4% of that time, it's insane. And the other 6% of the time is just reasonably decent. But yeah, that 4% of the time is now like, wow. That 4% of the time is now like 10% of the time. And Allorbnothing's probably good like 25% of the time now. Talking about mostly Belen, by the way. That seems really good. Like, Belen has so many ways to scale normal damage. And then you just gain benefits off of crits. Positive crit comp is so back, baby. Wow. Honestly, I never really left. Because the thing is, your crits also refreshing is just insane passive that you should always be picking up. And it and Allorbnothing kind of form the basis of positive crit comp. And Allorbnothing is a 5 times multiplier. I mean, I've talked about multipliers being really good. This is not only a multiplier, but this is also a converter multiplier. Converters have value in and of themselves. Like, sure, the Berserker one kind of sucks. But there are a few other forms of converters that I can't think of right now that are like pretty decent. Allorbnothing's not a bad one. Yeah, we picked up Machoska, so we saw a Machoska, so we picked it up, and it did prove to be like incredibly strong because what you expect it's a Machoska, which is, you know, kind of not. I try not to do Machoska an awful lot, but the thing is, I expected and wanted to do a Machoska last run, and I just did not get it, despite having Hive Turtle. And yet this run, I just find one, despite the fact that, you know, I'm trying to do debuff stuff, and it's just like, here, have a Machoska, and by the way, you're a crit comp. Like, we were a crit comp with Brusque Knuckles insane scaling, which is pretty funny. Brusque Knuckles is just a really good passive in general, though. So it's not a surprise it was as good as it was. Yeah, I really hoped that the double trouble would be a bit more this run, but unfortunately I forgot that we were playing Peglin, and I thought we were playing Roundel when I picked it up, to be honest, because double trouble on Roundel is actually like pretty decent. On Peglin, obviously, you have access to Machuski, you have access to Potion, but those two are way better. Yeah, our starting passes were absolutely garbage, but it just didn't matter because that area one was incredible. I actually love that area one. Like, honestly, so fun. Four elites in area one, sign me up. Unfortunately, I think I only got one elite in area one, area two, and two elites in area three, I believe. Sounds about correct, which is like, it's not the best, but we still had access to a lot of really fun passives. Yep, like 1,000,000% this Musk of Story should have been Musk of Joy. Can you imagine how much damage the All of Nothing would have been dealing at the end there? Well, actually, it was basically just double, right? And yeah, double damage on your All or Nothing sounds like pretty decent. Just in general, Mask of Joy is so much better than Mask of Sorrow, and I knew that when I picked it up, and that was kind of partially the reason why I did it, but also, it was mostly just because Mask of Sorrow is generally way more fun if you can actually pull that off. And I feel like with the ridiculous quantity of elites that we saw, like it should have been pretty possible that instead we actually like managed to find the particularly infection stuff, but just debuff stuff in general. Instead, we went the refresh route, which I'm not complaining, right? The refresh stuff is absolutely nuts, especially since I'd already taken a leave the rest for later. Like my boss passes this run weren't that insane initially when I took them, but Glorious Suffering once I'd found the Machosku was amazing, and Leave the Rest for Later, oh god, the high roll you can get off of Leave the Rest for Later, oh my god. I guess the best high roll passive in the game.